And now H&N investigates allegations of a Red Hill cover-up. A former fuel director believes her whistleblower reports led to the criminal case.
2 men are facing federal charges tied to the tainted water disaster in 2021. Tonight, a closer look at the Navy's own messaging after the spill. Can you give us a number of how many people were disciplined, reassigned, or fired because of this water disaster?
There are a number of people who are no longer in their assigned duties.
3 years after H&N asked Admiral Samuel Poparo, commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, that question, 2 civilians are facing a federal trial. John Floyd and Nelson Wu worked at Red Hill and are accused by the government of lying in conspiracy, allegedly reporting to regulators that 1,600 gallons rather than 20,000 and spilled at the Navy's Red Hill fuel farm on May 6, 2021. They pleaded not guilty. That spill led to the tainted water disaster Thanksgiving weekend later that year.
Something didn't smell quite right. I had to just document.
Lieutenant Commander Shannon Bentz, who was Red Hill's fuel director, filed hundreds of whistleblower reports. She says even though she was interviewed by federal regulators, she was not called to testify before the grand jury.
I'd either become a whistleblower or potentially go to jail if I didn't report it, because I would be part of the crime because I saw something and didn't do anything about it. But at that same time, by doing the right thing, I knew my career was over.
On May 7, 2021, a day after the spill, a Navy Region Hawaii press release said approximately 1,000 gallons of fuel was released. Quote, "Our containment system functioned as designed to keep the fuel contained within our facility, with no indication that fuel was released to the environment," said Captain Gordy Meyer, commanding officer for Naval Facilities Engineering Command, Hawaii.
So when you saw that in an official press release, what was your reaction?
Oh, that was absurd. It was absolutely a gross miscalculation, and I had known that they had already doctored the records because they had doctored the control room reports.
And so you're saying that John Floyd did this with Nelson Wu?
Yeah, so I believe that was kind of the scheme of things. John had went to the commanding officer in the XO and basically ousted me.
Many are questioning if accountability will go beyond the 2 civilians. Board of Water Supply Manager and Chief Engineer Ernie Lau, who raised alarm for years, would not comment about the criminal case, but had this reaction after seeing the first public images from the May 2021 spill.
We've never been able to get access to all the information, so it doesn't surprise me.
The Navy sidelined Bentz before the November fuel leak disaster. She's been passed over for a promotion 3 times.
H&N Investigates contacted the Department of Justice for comment, and we are waiting to hear back.